Hi, Matt from Class A Sport Fishing. It's Thursday, July 11th. Went out this morning with zero expectations after yesterday afternoon's giant blow that we had. I was down last night and the lake was absolutely terrible. Got up this morning, came down. Lake was a little rolly, still had some leftovers from the northeast. Figured it screwed around with our temperatures, and it actually didn't do a whole lot of damage to what we had, surprisingly. I did fish a lot deeper than I normally have been fishing. Went offshore. I was actually probably the farthest boat out today. Ran into a huge, nice school of fish out there. A mix of some 2-year-old kings. We got a couple. We got probably 4 or 5 good ones. A bunch of really nice steelhead and some cohos. The cohos and steelhead were hitting, on a certain rig I'll get to here in a second. Rigs that work for me today, the usual, this E-chip, silver prism, green glow, blue angel fly. The next one, it's the same rigs I've been running for the last couple weeks. I just have confidence in them. 8-inch Dalmatian, same green glow fly. Work really good. Took a lot of shots. Got a tip from another captain that after my divers went quiet for a while, moved them around as far as depths are concerned. I'll talk about depths here in a minute as far as how much line I had out. He said he did them on a white 8-inch with a hammer time or a hammer fly behind it. So I put this out, whitey, with hammer time or hammer fly behind it. This is a Blue Angel hammer, and that went off within 2 minutes of having it out. Spoons that worked. Oh, we did do another fish, by the way, on this meat rig. This is the same piece of rubber that I've been running for about a month. And we caught our 22nd king on the same piece of meat. I mean, it's got a few teeth marks on it. That's a GRC head. But it's the same piece of meat, and it's still going. So really impressed with this deep rig tackle stuff. Kevin did a really good job making this, and I mean, what can you say about running a piece of meat or anything and catching that many kings on it? Definitely a big test this year with how many kings are around on that particular piece of bait. Spoons, that cut bait was off of a 300, by the way. It only took a couple shots today and took our biggest fish, which was about 22. Spoons that worked. Die Hard with the green dots on the back. That's a Moonshine. Dirty White Boy with a white cup, and that's a Dreamweaver mag. Oscar, silver cup. That's Moonshine. And then I talked about steelhead and cohos earlier. When I saw marks on my Furuno, I had them up higher. They were down, little tiny marks, maybe about 30 to 40 feet down. I figured, let's put a couple of free sliders out to see what was up, and they were steelhead and cohos. And the cohos were 6 to 8 pounds, really nice fish, great eating fish. Customers love them, and they were snapping. So I used the UV sandburr, and then this I think is called the Shelly Snack. Those are regular standard size moonshines, and I had them off free sliders on my corner riggers. It probably got me about 3 or 4 additional bites. Copper was kind of dead today. I mean, I did do my biggest fish, like I said, on that. But the spin doctors and flies by far we're the best. We had guys in from Pennsylvania today, and tomorrow I got some of my regulars coming out. But just it was a lot of searching today. Eliminated some water. Worked well with a couple other captains out there that we all ended up getting our boxes today. They weren't giant boxes, but hey, after a northeast blow like that, you can't argue with getting some quality fish in the boat. So, till the next report, go ahead and go out and enjoy the resource. Be careful, be safe, and be responsible.